This screencast will demonstrate quickly and sequentially from start to finish how to create and share a Google form as well as collect form responses in a designated Google Sheet. To start the process, I'm going to log on to my Prince George's County Google account. To keep the information on my private account secure, I have opted to momentarily cover it. Once everything is loaded, I'm going to access my Google Apps and click on my Drive. From Drive, I can create a new type of Google Doc. For the purposes of this screencast, I'm going to make a form. For this example, I have decided to create a class survey or questionnaire to collect basic student information. I have titled it All About Me. Form description will read, "Please fill out the form below to tell me about yourself." Now I can go ahead and enter some questions. The first is going to be, what is your name? Google automatically determined that a short answer supports the question type, so I'm going to leave that alone. To make the form more visually stimulating, I'm going to add an image to support my next question, which is going to be, what is your birthday? The image search I'm going to do is months. Here's an image that has calendar icons that list the months of the year. This will help students spell the name of their birthday month, for example, and it also just makes the form more appealing. I'm going to title it Months of the Year, and then I'm going to go ahead and enter in the question that goes with the image. What is your birthday? Google updated this to be an answer choice that would be a date. I'm going to change that to short answer so that the students can use the image above. The next question I'm going to pose to my students is, what is their favorite subject in school? To help them brainstorm, I've decided to add in a YouTube video that they can watch before answering the question. I'm going to use the query subjects in elementary school. I've already looked through these videos previously and determined that this one is the one that I'd like to include. I'm going to title the video School Subjects. I'm going to go ahead and add the question underneath, what is your favorite subject in school? Google determined that a multiple choice answer would be good, so I'm going to go ahead and enter in the options. Option 1, I'm going to put reading. Go ahead and put math, science, social studies. I'm going to add in the special areas like art, music, and physical education. The next question I'd like to ask my students is, do you have any pets? If so, what kind? Short answer is definitely the best answer option. I'm going to leave that alone. The last question I'm going to ask is, when you grow up, what do you want to be? Now, Google determined multiple choice would be the greatest option, but I disagree. I'm going to switch that to short answer. This is all the questions I'd like to ask, so now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change around the appearance of the form. I could just change the color, but I'd like it to be a little bit fancier than that, so I'm going to click on this image icon, which will open up a bunch of themes that I can select. Work and school is already selected category, so I'm going to find one within this list that I like. I think the colored pencils would be nice, so I'm going to select that one. Once the theme loads, I can preview the live form to see if everything looks as I want it to. Everything seems to be as I intend it to be. I'm going to see if the YouTube video works. It does. I think I'm good to go. I'm going to close out the preview and I'm going to look at the settings, make sure everything's set up. I'm not going to restrict this to PGCPS users. That's not important to me. So I'm going to unclick that box. I'm going to click Save. I'm going to copy down the link for this form. A good way is to shorten it because that way it's not quite so cumbersome for students to type into their devices. I'm going to write this down somewhere and then I'm going to put it up on my whiteboard for students to be able to type into their browsers. After that, I can just ensure that I am accepting responses, which I am. The last step is to create a spreadsheet that's customized to gather the responses from this form. All I have to do is click on Create. And once the students start to take this form, then all of their answers will be compiled here for me to view. It's as simple as that, everyone. Google Form created.